So I'm Janita. I am on the board of directors. As you can see from my coat, I went to Olds College in Alberta for the racehorse groom program, and I graduated with honors from that. So today we're going to be taking care of Echo. So you guys can see, since her hair is lighter, down here all the urine spots, the manure spots. So yeah. So Murphy's Law, things are gonna go wrong. Thought I packed my shampoo, I didn't. But me being the sheath cleaner I am, I had some Excalibur in the truck. So we'll see how this works for cleaning her tail, because it's nasty.
And it's similar type stuff as to what you...
It is similar, because, and it does say that it's to soften, loosen, remove accumulated body oils, dirt, and debris.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And it's pee. Magma is pee.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, it should work. But we'll see.
Missy's tail is dragging on the ground over there.
So I'm gonna just finger comb through this. Try and get as much of this debris out, hay, straw, whatever, as well as some of these knots. And then I'll go through it with my mane and tail brush after it's all washed. But a lot of these knots would not come out so easily if you didn't finger comb through them. They're similar to witch's curls, and they're just not so easy to get out. They're like ringlets. And it's just, yeah. The hair wrapping around itself. It can happen in manes as well. I've had to deal with quite a few of it. Some people also call them fairy knots. There's many different ways to describe them.
Do you know the origination of the name?
So, with the fairy knots, I know the origin of that name for the fairy knots is, especially for manes, is that the fairies would come and ride your horses in the middle of the night. So you would end up with these knots that the fairies would hang on to. Yeah, so it's a little bit of mythological origin. So now we've got this mostly cleaned and unknotted, deknotted, tangle-free-ish, sort of. So, usually what I'll do, I'll take my bucket and dip as much hair into it as possible. I know, Echo, this feels weird. And then since I have my towels in here as well, I can go from the top and also
Make sure she doesn't walk off there. Oh, she's just moving into more hay. That's all.
So now that it's got wet, we can grab our cleaner. Start working it in. So you guys can already see how that changed from the nice white-ish lather in my hands to this not white color on her tail. So it's working to get all of the grossness out of it. And I will scrub and work it in as much as possible because that friction will help to get the grime out.
Careful,
See
Bean
how
Dog.
icky that is?
Ew. That used to be white.
It used to be white. It's bleh.
It's not. But look at her tail.
So I'm just gonna rinse my hands off in the rinse water. Grab one of my gloves. Wrap it around. Add some water. A little bit more lathering. So with you adding that little bit of water, it actually reactivates that soap. Actually worked not too bad.
Yeah. It's a lot cleaner than it was, that's
Yep.
for sure.
It's not even all the way rinsed yet. So when you're washing mane, tail, body, whatever, you want to be sure to get all the soap out because it can cause irritations. Just like you if you don't rinse it out well enough. Oh my god, there's so much hair in that. So I'm going to use our clean water here to dunk it again and rinse it. So there. I'd say that's a win in my book.
Yep. That's the color her tail's supposed to be.
Yep. Yep. So yeah. Excalibur will work in a pinch if you need it. So I just needed to add some more water to my conditioner.
Hey, Phoebe.
And I'm gonna spray, spray, spray. Grab my Oster brush.
Awesome
Stand
Oster
up.
brush.
Start at the bottom. Always start at the bottom, whether you're working on the mane, the tail, the forelock. Always start at the bottom. As you guys can see, I'm holding her tail so I don't pull it. And I'm also standing pretty close to her. I mean, it's Echo, so I trust her, but things still could happen. So I'm going to add some more conditioner to the top, close to her dock. So the dock, for those of you who don't know, is actually the still part of their spine actually. It, as you guys can see here, get through all the hair. So there's actually bone in here. Is a continuation of their spine. And if you braid or put anything in their tail, do it below the dock because you can actually end up cutting off their blood circulation and killing their tail. So, below the dock. Or if you must go around, loosely, loose.
Can you French braid up on the dog?
You definitely can French braid up on the dock. I have. Usually it's for show purposes, so it's only in for a short amount of time. You guys can see that, oh my goodness. Her tail is super thick. So she's got lots of knots deep down. That's why I'm trying to hold as much as possible so that it's less painful. Because I don't like my hair getting pulled.
The other good thing about ponies is that, especially chubby ponies like Echo, is that their back is like a little table.
Yep.
For your tools.
So if I wanted to, say I was wanting to keep her tail nice and long and not want to break it, I would braid it and then I would fold it up and put it in either a tail bag. So I'm below the dog. So I could put it in a tail bag, I could vet wrap it to keep it covered and keep it safe, yet still be able to grow and maintain that length.